Hi and welcome back to my channel, According to Crystal. I have Blake here with me today. I'm going to show you what I got at the Dollar Tree. I am so excited about all of their back to school supplies and office supplies, so I just went wild in there today. I got a lot of great things that are going to help us with some organization around the home and in the car. So let's get right to it. First up, I have these envelopes. These are some clear plastic type poly file organizing folders. My idea for these is to put our previous year's taxes in them. I'll put a label on it with the year, and then that way the tax booklet that we get each year and all of the supporting documentation will be protected in here and things won't be falling out. So here's how the tax forms look inside of the envelope. It actually is working out better than what I thought. I won't have to make a label because these are clear and you can see the booklet has the information and the date right on it. It's a win. Right now I have them in a hanging drawer in my desk. However, it just doesn't secure things as well as I thought that this would do. And for $1, I thought if I didn't love it, I didn't waste a lot of money. They only had 3 at the store, so I did go ahead and pick up all 3. Okay, so next for office organization, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but this was entirely too cute, so I couldn't pass it up. The color is just absolutely perfect. It's a little recycle / trash bin. So many ideas for this. It can be used as an actual trash bin. I thought it could be used in the car. So next up for the office, I have these sheet protectors. Sheet protectors are so useful. You can, instead of laminating things, put them in here, and then you can use a dry erase marker on them just like you would if you laminate things. My idea was to get my home binder all organized. I want to put an area for any information pertaining to the cars, the household, the insurance, the pets, and just put it in one binder versus in different hanging file folders like I have now. And so $1 for 16. I don't know if this is the best deal out there on them or not, but they were on my list. They were in the store, and so that's what we got there. 3 rulers for $1. Perfect. Someone was going off about how they could not find a ruler the other day. So now we have, okay. And then I just couldn't even pass this up. Not on my list. But we are a family who likes to be very good with money and be very frugal and save money. And what I do when I go to the store is anytime I pay with cash, which is usually always, and I get change, I save the change so that at the end of the year, we have a container full of change. And I just have it in a bag right now, but the Dollar Tree had these, and I'm sure it's gonna be backwards and hard to see, these different money jars. So it says girls just wanna have funds. They also had one that said vacation fund, all who wander are not lost, and there was one other one, and it'll come to, oh, it said rainy day fund, which I thought was perfect, especially if you follow the Dave Ramsey plan like we do. He always talks about having a rainy day fund. I didn't know which one I wanted to do, so I started with this one. But for $1, I could go back and get all of them. Okay. Next up is just parchment paper. We needed some. Again, this might not be the most economical choice. I would have to see how much Target or Walmart sells these for, but we needed it. It was on the list and it came home. So also, I try not to use plastic bags very often. However, I had an idea for the bags, so I'm gonna go ahead and get these and I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use them for. So I wanted to get some activity things for the car. I got some flashcards for someone when they're riding along in the car. We can just quickly, even though we're going into 5th grade now, just make sure that we're keeping all of those multiplication and division things so sharp so that when you're asked and you're in class, it's just fire away, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what has happened before when we've had flashcards is that the kids never want to put them back in the container, or the container gets worn out and then there's just cards everywhere. And so I thought maybe if I just had some simple plastic baggies that we could put those in. So I will show you what I got for the car. So if you want to help me grab the stuff over there for the car, I will put a couple of these in. These are just some hair ties. The clasp, it doesn't have the clasp, the metal clasp on them. So I have a few of these. I'll put a few in a bag that I already have in my car. And I plan to do a car organizational video so I can show you how I have things in my car. It's very minimal, but it works. And then also for the car, I'll get to the flashcards next, is we have these washable markers. I got some activity booklets for the kids, and I'm gonna put them in a pencil pouch, which I'll show you, and that's what these markers are for. So for the flashcards, we have subtraction, division, addition, and multiplication. And again, I'll just put these in the plastic bags, in individual plastic bags, rather than back into the box. And then if we're just riding along, they can go over these cards. I'm sure his sister would like to test his math skills. She seems to enjoy testing that. So also for the car, I liked these Kleenex individual packs tissues because they were very thin and I could use vertical space versus having them very wide and taking up a lot of space. So that's what we have. Along those same lines, I got a little pack of hand sanitizing wipes. So Blake wants me to show you this next, even though I do want to continue on with the car stuff. I just got them a puzzle. The kids really do like to do puzzles. We are on summer break right now. I got this duck here because it's just cute. So we'll go ahead and do that sometime together as a family. So back to the car organizational stuff. Here is a jumbo activity booklet that he can go through in the car. He does not get car sick, so he'll be fine riding along doing that. And then this is the Incredibly Irresistible Activity Book, games, stickers, puzzles, and more. This was an animal themed one. Okay. I got mechanical pencils for the car. This instead of a regular pencil, so we don't have any issues with pencil shavings or my pencil needs to be sharpened kind of thing. I already have one of these in my car. I use this kind of for some loose change. I always have a quarter in there in case we go to Aldi. I have a hairbrush and some other things in it, so that's cheap and easy for $1 at the Dollar Tree, of course. But we'll put pencils, the markers in here. That way everything is kind of contained in the little area that they have in the back seat for that kind of stuff. I also got him a clip light. He can use this for his room at night, or he can actually put this on the book and read as we go along in the car. This was exactly what I was looking for, so I was excited to find it today. It is a notebook 3-hole punch. The reason I wanted this style is I keep a Dollar Tree binder in my glove compartment, and in that I have hole punched all of the service records that came along with my car. So tires, any kind of repair work, anything that the previous owner had in there, and now I've put in a hole punch and put in what I have done. And I do it by date so that the newest thing is on the first page. There's also a little spot where I keep my registration information and insurance information in that. And again, I got it at the Dollar Tree. I will show you in the car organization video. This, we already have a few of the little dusters from the Dollar Tree, which are great. They do break easily. I had gotten each kid a little basket last year with some wipes and some dust stuff in it and a little spray bottle so that they had it to do their rooms with, and one of these already broke, but it's $1, so what do you expect?
I broke mine.
So this is just easy. I'm gonna keep this one in the car, we'll see. I keep microfiber cloths in the car. I wipe down and dust if I'm getting gas or I'm stopped at a light for a while, or just sometimes when my husband is driving and I have that ability, I'll just do that. Or when we go to the car wash, what we do is we'll get the outside done. The car wash has the vacuums that you can use for free. So I'll take the kids along, they have fun doing this. When we get done, we'll jump out, we'll vacuum, and then I have already in the compartment in my car a microfiber cloth, and then I get the little tiny Dollar Tree Armor All products. So it's like the protectant, the tire wet, all of that. And then so we each take something and we get the car done in just a few minutes. It's a lot of fun. But I thought I could have this as well in the car to wipe down and get in between the seats. That was what I thought would be better than just the cloths themselves, the fact that I can get down in between areas with this. Okay, it is raining today, and I realized that we only had one umbrella. We have 3 cars, 1 umbrella. I don't really use an umbrella too much, but it's always good to have and not need rather than need and not have. I am sure that this won't last very long and is probably very delicate, but for $1, it came home. I actually got two. So one for my husband's car and one for my car, and then the other car already had one from IKEA in it. I'm gonna put a tiny lint roller in each one of the main cars. We can use it for our clothes, but also it's for those hard to reach areas where you have lint in the car. So I have like the armrest in my car that has a DVD player in it. However, it has like a felt-like material in it, so it does collect dust, dirt, debris, hair. So I thought that this would be a great little travel size to kind of keep that clean. And that's also where I keep a lot of the items like this. Okay, also on the car organization are these black cubes. So these are the Dollar Tree cubes. They are their version of the organizational bins. They are kind of flimsy, but my plan is to have a few of these in the back, and then what I'll do is take binder clips and clip them together, and then I have some bins in the back that I can put things in them. Currently, I have reusable totes that I got on Amazon, and I will share in my cart organization video. I use those as my shopping bags. They're great, especially when you go to Aldi, and I just set them up in the cart, and they just throw the groceries in the cart as they go along. I'm using one to hold extra stuff in it. So I have a blanket, a poncho, the cushions, like if you go to a game, those kinds of things in the car. And so I thought instead of using one of my reusable totes for that, I could try to use these Dollar Tree bins. They are not the most sturdy. I was kind of looking at them in the store, but I thought I would give them a try. They will probably serve that purpose just fine. I will say that they had these in hot pink, black, and a light pink with the sequins on them. Like the mermaid sequins, the ones that can go up and down and be reversible. I thought that it would be a great idea if someone was looking to do organization for a girl's room. And then along with those, I also picked up four brown ones for his room. So what I'm gonna do is take his out of season items, and I'm going to put them in the bin, and then also I have like a donate bin so that if something doesn't fit, it's stained, whatever, he can just pop it in there, and then we'll take that stuff out. So that is what we have there. I also got, I'm not sure if I'm going to use this or not, but I was thinking about getting rid of the case that I currently have on my phone. It is a life-proof, and I got it because I am very clumsy and rough on things, and it has protected the phone, but no one can hear me, which is a huge problem. It is so annoying. So I'm thinking about getting something else. And this is a shatter-resistant screen guard that I found there. So we might give it a try. My main project today is supposed to be painting the walls. See this wall? I want everything in here to be one color. So this paint that came on this house has got to go. It is put on so thin that if you touch it, the paint comes back off, and it's just not a color I like. So I just got an extra paintbrush. I'll let you know how the Dollar Tree paintbrushes work out. Also, back to the car organization, I just wanted to make sure that I have some ibuprofen in there. I do have a first aid kit that came with the car, and it doesn't have any medicine. It just has things like Band-Aids and things. I do want to be careful that I don't let this sit for too long in the car. So I'll put it into rotation with our regular meds just because of the heat. I'm not sure how long it'll last. For the household, I got these dry erase markers. I did hear another YouTuber say that the dry erase markers from there are actually really good. I think it was Do It on a Dime. She was saying that they were good. I like these thin ones for our family calendar. That way they're a little bit skinnier, and they don't take up as much room when I write. I always like to have cards on hand. Thank you cards, blank cards, birthday cards. And recently I could not find the pack of blank cards that we had, so I just picked up a bunch of birthday cards. Always have those on hand. I am going to get a file system where I have them organized a little bit better, just rather than being in a drawer. I'm gonna get like probably an accordion folder, and then I'll have it labeled birthday, thank you, blank, anniversary, baby, whatever. Just some tissues, and we already talked about these. So that is what I have for you today at the Dollar Tree. It was a lot of fun. I found a lot of great things. Probably my favorite thing is this little trash can that I don't have a purpose for. So let me know if you liked this video, if you have any suggestions about any of the products that I used, anything you'd like to see. Give me a thumbs up if you'd like to see that car organization video. And I'd like to say thank you for watching. Thanks for my little helper here today. Like, share, and subscribe. And then in my what is it? And welcome back to According to Crystal. I have my little helper here today. Blake is gonna help me show off our Target. Nope.